my grandson for one of his classes. Exciting day ahead. So we've been doing this we can do better idea, and Wednesday we start Lent, and Sunday we have a covenant service. And one of the things that I want to do this year is add something into my life that is very productive for my listening to God and hearing from God. And so I wanted to help you to understand maybe one of the ways that through the Old Testament and on into the New Testament that people would do symbolic things to represent I'm ready to listen to what you have to say to me. And one of those things that they did, the high priest often would do this. People would do this behavior when they were in deep sorrow. So, for example, when David finds out that his son is sick, his newborn son is sick, he rips his clothes. When the nation of Israel clearly sins against God, the high priest would come out in front of everybody and rip his clothes, rend his garments, it's called, rending of the garments. And so it becomes this bearing of the heart, this action where, okay, something has to change here, and it's a very dramatic, very physical, visible action. And if the high priest came to the steps of the temple and ripped his garments, everybody knew the nation was in trouble, and it needed to listen to God. It needed to pay attention to what God was saying because it had chosen to go its own way. And the rending of the garments was a sign, I'm prepared to do things differently. And one of the things that it connects to in the New Covenant is and we're going to celebrate this on Good Friday, is the rending of the curtain, where the curtain gets torn and ripped. That's what the cross does. It's a new way. God's ready to do something a new way, and he is literally bearing his heart to us, rending his garment to us. He's our high priest, and he's ripping it, saying we have to do things differently. The old covenant isn't working, and so we're gonna have a celebration of this throughout Lent. But on Good Friday, I've asked someone in the church if they would present a rendition of this for us to begin to understand. So I need a couple things. I'm not good at everything. I need somebody to help me to build a shadow box, a really big shadow box for the stage, in order to help make this visible so that we can see it. And I need to figure out how I can create a sound of tearing, just the sound. So if somebody could help me maybe figure those things out, that would be great. So for our devotion today, I think for Lent, what I'd like for us to do is to understand that the new covenant represents God's way of saying we have to do something different. The old way didn't accomplish its purpose. All it did was help us to understand how much we need a new way. And so Jesus establishes this new covenant as a new way of us being in relationship with God. And that makes it, in the words of the New Testament writers, effective. It is effective in our lives. So I wanted to share with you this image of rending of the garments so that we can prepare ourselves for the things that are coming during the Lenten season. You all have a great, great day.